I'm Hulk.
Already awesome. What are you talking about? You don't know what you're doing. What do you mean you don't know what you're doing?
Hulk smash dishes.
There, that's it.
I don't do dishes.
That's perfect.
Hot mess, dumpster fire. Fun and trashy. Hot mess, dumpster fire. Fun and trashy. Ponch and Nikki are back. No censor. Oh, you foul, you're bullying, they can trans me. You get for granted like these niggas trying to face me. Just be an ex, I need the ass dancing. I wait with screaming, shaky girl about his dancing. Hot mess, dumpster fire. Hot mess, dumpster fire. Ponch and Nikki are back. Uncensored. Hot mess, dumpster fire. Hot mess, dumpster fire. Ponch and Nikki are back. Uncensored.
Well, what's good, y'all? This is the Ponch and Nikki Show, and we're live all over the internet, wherever you're finding us today, on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. We are live there, also on X, and at any time you come across us and you miss something, you can always go back to those. And, of course, we are streaming all over where you stream your podcasts, on Spotify and Apple and Amazon Music, iHeart, and all the things. Good morning, and welcome to our weird show and weird December. This has been a difficult month for Nikki and I, just trying to navigate our lives and our business part of everything, and trying to get it all done. Promise. In January, we're going to have like a schedule, and we're going to be good to go. So you may notice that Nikki is out for now. She is in Topeka doing some TV as far as today. Hopefully everyone had a good day yesterday. I think we're going to check in with her. Hopefully you had a good day yesterday. I did notice there were a lot of parents that were just, I don't know, like this guy right
City
here.
School districts. Make it make sense. Yesterday we had a snowstorm. All the kids went to school. We out on the roads getting stuck, falling in the ditches and everything else. Today, all the roads is plowed. The sun is out. No issues. But my son is in the house right now asking me for Robux. Like, what we doing?
Right. My man right there, and you can see his TikTok tag there on the screen. Yeah, good point. Even Kate or MoDOT gave themselves a 3 yesterday. It's their very first one, but man, they got to get it fixed, and they got to get it figured out. And also with the school districts, I know that they are precious with their school days and whatever, but I mean, I figure after like the pandemic, we do have Zoom, and I feel like we can make those days up if need be, rather than, I don't know, having them. You knew the weather was coming the other day, so everyone knew. I mean, we all like have phones. We are all looking at it going, yep, we're going to get hit. So are we going to send our kids to school? I know a lot of folks didn't the other day. And then yesterday they're like, well, shit, my kids are out of school. So big time bummer there. So we're keeping an eye on what they're doing. I will say this though, and I will brag. I moved to Kansas. I moved to Missouri, or I'm sorry, from Missouri to Kansas, to Olathe in March, and I'd never lived in Kansas, and I was just like, all right, the Missouri Kansas rivalry thing or whatever, I get it, I really do, because I've lived in Missouri for 25 years. But I will say, sitting on my porch that very first day of the snow, day after, and the Blizzard of Oz snowplow from Olathe just came through my neighborhood like nobody's business and just cleared it all up. And then I was just like, wow, is that how it's always is? My neighbor's like, yeah, they're good like that. So appreciate you, Olathe. You guys are the real ones right here. Once again, I hope everybody is having a good week. I noticed people per the holidays, they're getting overly stressed out and freaked. So everyone just take a breath and calm down. Remember, you're doing your best. You really are. You're doing your best. Whatever Christmas gift you get or give, it's enough. It's plenty, even if it's not. Handwritten. I know you hear these things, and it's like handwritten's not the same. They're going to be disappointed. Fam, we are in a different space right now. We are in rarefied air, I believe, in history. So I think we should take everything gently. And I think we should take everything with a grain of salt and just be kind to each other. Just be real kind. So that's my message for today. Good morning, Nurse Kelly, and to everyone out there. Nurse Kelly was hoping for everyone back to work school yesterday so I could do some peaceful Christmas shopping. She was wrong. Nurse Kelly is a self-proclaimed shopaholic, so she does love her deals. And man, I tell you what, our schedule, I do like shopping during the week, though. If I'm forced to get out during the weekend, it is a no bueno. That is for sure. I tell you what, we're going to get to really quick a couple of things, and then I do want to talk about this. I just saw it, and it was in my peripheral for a while, but Australia has done something which I think is absolutely amazing. They're the first country to do this, and we will definitely get into that, and I want to get your thoughts there in the comments. But before we get to that, I do want to say big thank you to some folks out there, the trailblazers, if you will. And now the Ponch and Nikki show are in the same category, I feel like. I'm talking about celebrities like Kevin Hart. I'm talking about LeBron James. I'm talking about Shaq. And now we're talking about the Ponch and Nikki show. And we are proud partners with our friends at DraftKings. That's right. Did you ever think in a million years you'd hear the same names as Kevin Hart, LeBron, Shaq, Ponch, Shaquilla, Nikki, all of that in the same vein? Well, it's happening right now because, look, DraftKings wants to get the word out. Missouri, it's finally here. It happened this week. Now it's here. You can download the DraftKings app. And when you do that, you make sure that you're putting our fam in there because that's our promo code. That's how we get credit for all this good stuff. And Nikki and I can keep the lights on, which is great too. But look, the Chiefs, I told you, I think I'm just gonna put it all on them. Weirder things have happened, and right now you can make it really, really exciting with same game parlays, money lines, props, and a whole lot more. You can do it all from your phone. It's safe and it's secure. And look at this right now. New Missouri customers can bet just $5 if you're brand new, and you get $300 in bonus bets instantly. No waiting, no nonsense. It's pure action, and it's powered by America's top-rated sportsbook app. And we're talking about DraftKings. So the Chiefs are playing Sunday Night Football against Houston. What's going to happen with the rest of our season? I don't know, but you can definitely make it more exciting with our friends at DraftKings. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use the code FAM. New Missouri customers bet $5 and get $300 in bonus bets instantly. That's code FAM. The crown is yours in partnership with DraftKings Sportsbook. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus, please. Physically present in Missouri. Eligibility and restrictions apply. Terms at DraftKings.com/sportsbook. Bonus bets expire 7 days after issuance. And for additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see sportsbook.draftkings.com/promos. And once again, make sure you put your code in there, FAM, for that $5. And that's how we get credit there with our good friends at DraftKings. All right. I was saying just a second ago, and I want to get your thoughts on this. I'd heard about it. I didn't know that it passed. It's in Australia. But when I saw it this morning, I was just like, finally, someone is doing something. Here you go.
In 1 week, Australia will become the first country in the world to ban under 16s from having social media accounts. With one law, we can protect Generation Alpha from being sucked into purgatory by predatory algorithms described by the man who created the feature as behavioural cocaine. Teenage addiction was not a bug, it was a design feature. And on 10 December, there are going to be withdrawal symptoms. Teenagers will be upset, some will fight to get back on, some will manage to find their way around the tech and keep their accounts. But I truly believe the short-term discomfort will be worth the long-term benefits.
And I happen to agree with that. So if you're just tuning in, you just heard that or didn't part of it, what's going on? So in Australia, they did pass a bill that under 16, not permitted to have a social media account. Now, immediately people start going, freedom of... Stop it just for a second here. Stop. I was reading some of the comments, and self-proclaimed millennials and people that were Gen X and Gen Z, and now the new Gen Alpha is what we're trying to protect here. Guys, I equated to back in the olden days, people used to put lead paint in their house, and had no idea that it was bad for them. People played with mercury out of like, a thermometer, played it with their hand. It was poison. We didn't know. We had no idea. We did a lot of things that we did not know, and we had no idea the power of these certain things, right? Social media is no different, other than it may be one of the most powerful forces that we've ever seen, other than AI now, on the planet. Something so influential that adults can't handle it. Why in the F do we think that children can handle it? Here we are. I'm ground zero, first generation on social media, and then following. And look at the aftermath. Look at what we've had to learn. Well, oversharing, that's not a good thing. Getting into fights, that's something else that we learned over the last 2 decades. So honestly, I applaud Australia for putting this, and she is absolutely right. There's going to be a discomfort to it. There are going to be people trying to get around the system, bitching and complaining, but quite honestly, the long term for this, I think, is the right move. It is. In my opinion, that is the right move. Banning social media for kids under 16. We do not know the full extent of the long-term effects. What we do know, the short-term, lots of suicide. They even spit out some facts that 7 out of 10 kids in Australia are bullied on social media. I'm sure it's pretty close to that, if not more, in America and around the world. So anyway, through the show, toss your comments in. I'd love to hear what you have to say about this. Skelly, 100% fact. Social media for teens and kids is toxic. Toxic. Yes. 100% it's toxic. I mentioned on a show not too long ago that I said, guys, these are all fun and cool things, but these are my beautiful baby right there on the screen. Hey, baby. These are tools. It's all they are. No different than handing your kid a nail gun. Kinda. You don't know what's going on here. You don't. So I think this is a move in the right direction. Australia, starting December 10th, 16. That's the age you have to be to have a social media account. They're going to try to enforce this. Again, there's going to be kids that'll get around it. But, man, I think this is really a step in the right direction as we're over here. I don't know what the hell we're doing over here with a lot of other things, but it seems like that is a good priority that I can definitely get behind. Jacob Honeycutt, good morning, dude. Agree, he says. Won't let my kids on any of it. Jacob, I'm interested to hear how old your kids, if you don't mind putting that in the comments, so that way we can hear. We'll go to Steve over here on Facebook Live. Agree, he says. As a parent that has 2 kids under 16, I am all for this. Yes, you're right. So tools. So guys, look, I know firsthand as well, trying to navigate this wilderness of social media and going through all the things. And I mean, think about the things that as parents my age, we've gone through with social media. We figured out that there are fake apps to where kids can hide pictures. They're fake this, they're fake that. There are kids that can sneak around with different aliases. There's monsters out there that have access to our children, and all we're trying to do is keep our kids safe. It is no longer the stranger in a freaking creepy van driving down the street with candy. They're coming at your kids 24/7. So I didn't mean to get on some sort of tirade this morning, but I saw this and I was like, well, Jesus, somebody has some common sense in the world today, right? I don't know. It's just me. I don't know. I'm ready for some changes to happen. Quite honestly, because I think the status quo, fam, it ain't working. It's just not. Fight me on it. Go ahead. Tell me it's working. It's not. The way that we've all been doing shit, it ain't working. It's time to reassess. We want to start making some, I don't know, New Year's resolutions. Hey, let's start there. Let's start with how we're handling ourselves as a society. Just a thought. Maybe throw that in with losing weight. I know I will. How can I do better? That's all I'm saying. Let's see. Jacob, daughter's 12, middle school. Her friends all have Facebook. I've seen what these kids are saying and doing. Not in my house, man. Yet again, that's the other thing. It's like dad, mom, everybody, Susie, and everybody else has this. But why can't I? And then you become the asshole. And also, by the way, you're working 2 jobs to make sure that they can eat and You're overwhelmed as a parent. Let's go to Sarah. Sarah from Facebook. Gen X mom didn't allow my child to have anything but Facebook until she was in high school. She didn't have Snapchat until college. She's a junior in college now, and as a parent, you need to protect our kids. Yeah, there's so much going on, fam. Especially with like, you think as parents, you think you know what's going on, and I believe you know probably maybe 30%, 40% of what's going on. I mean, think about when we were kids and the things that we were able to get away with, just normal, you know. And now there are all these things to where you have to learn the technology, you have to learn the app, and then parent. So that way and until you can keep up with all the technology, which I don't believe anyone can. I think at this point, taking social media away from kids under 16 in Australia, that is a good move. That's just my opinion. Very good move. You know what else is a good move? Getting out of the house. Just going to throw it out there. Getting out of the house is kind of a cool thing. Wouldn't you agree? Getting out of the house, you can go over to our friends at Kennedy's Custom Jewelers. That's right. Kennedy's Custom Jewelers is having a ladies' night, which is, what's today? Today's Wednesday. Okay, so it's tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, Nikki Vivas is going to be there. Starts at 5 o'clock. Look, our friends at Kennedy's Custom Jewelers, this is one of their biggest events of the year. And they're putting this on as a thank you to all the years and all the friends and family and customers they've had. Look at that. That's family right there. That's a family business. Kennedy's Custom Jewelers. You can go to kennedysjewelers.com on the corner of 40 and 7 Highway in Blue Springs. That's right. So tomorrow, ladies' night, stop by. I believe it's from 5 to 7. They usually have some hors d'oeuvres out there, real nice. And of course, we're just a few weeks away from the holidays. So if you want something custom, your time is limited. So make sure you get over there and by all means, shop ahead. Go to kennedysjewelers.com and then stop by and see Nikki and the gang for ladies' night tomorrow night at Kennedy's Custom Jewelers. That should be a lot of fun. Our Kennedy's TikTok gem of the day, I'm going to tie this in, local business with local business. I have become, over the last 25 years, great friends with the Kelly family that owns Kelly's in Westport. Colleen, one of my dear friends, her brothers and dad, uncle, they feel like family to me. Even though I'm not a drinker, I still can stop by Kelly's and I feel like I can, I don't know, I can sit and have a chat with people and I'm just as accepted or even more than I was back in my drinking days. So I love it. But anyway, our TikTok gem of the day, Colleen does a great job of putting her social media together. Make sure you're following them. But here's a recap of all the fake IDs. You guys remember fake IDs? I do. That they've collected in 2025. Here you go. Well, we'll take the audio down, but here we go. And we're going to take that down, and there we go. Look at all of those. Look at that. It looks like 10, 15, 20 feet. Are these IDs are going all the way from the front door of Kelly's to almost the restroom. So, dear God, almost to the little ramp up to where the second part is. So, thank you, Kelly's, for putting that up. I remember, shout out to my friend Scott. I remember my first fake ID. And this was back in the day to where technology was not a thing. Technology wasn't something that we had to worry about as far as Gen X. I legit remembered my friend Scott's information. I remembered his social security number, his birthday, all these things. And then I straight went and got a driver's license. I had that thing. It was a legit license and then got busted. I think I had it for like 3 months because we went to the same bar. And the bouncer was like, "Hey, man, tell me why both of you are named Scott." And I was like, that's a good point. It's a lot easier back then, but still got busted. So anyway, there's fake IDs as well. Speaking of like fake IDs, I know it's still it's a little bit more savvy. I know from my stepkids going to college. I know that some of the processes getting those fake IDs, and they look pretty good too. I mean, they're pretty decent, that's for sure. But seriously, don't use a fake ID. Yeah. Sure. Sure. Why not? Why not? I did have some good news for you, and I love this. Check out these guys. Look, social media, I talk about a lot. That's the vehicle for people can do their advertising, get it out there. Look, I don't know if it is a collab with these guys. I would imagine it is because their official account is like popping on this, but I like where they're going. There is a TikTok account, and they're called the Arby's Boys. The Arby's Boys. The Arby's Boys loved Arby's so much that they decided to throw a rave at their local Arby's. Here's the line just to get into the Arby's rave. This happened the other night. Look at this. A line around the building. Somebody with a G-Wagon limo. Security looks mad to be there. So the Arby's Boys, look at that. So I was just like, okay, what is an Arby's rave? Fam, I was not disappointed at all. Check this. Here we go. I like that. I'm sorry, I do. If I went into an Arby's and that was going on, I probably would walk out. I'm not gonna lie, I'd probably get the hell out of there. But if I was a bit younger and I was in a great mood, I'd be like, "Oh, this is lit. Let's go and let's check that out for real." What else did I have for you? Oh, we talked about snow days. We talked about Kelly's. Oh, this Wednesday. All right, so middle of the week, and I understand this too. Is Nikki and I are like juggling a few jobs out there. Shout to Furniture Deals. I'll be there tomorrow through the weekend, hanging out right there on Metcalf. So come by and roll through and holler. Love to talk to you. And your boy works on commission. But I rolled along TikTok, and I hear this from my friends and colleagues in radio and other professions way too often. This woman spoke, and I listened because I've heard this. How many companies are out there that you're working for, whether it's, a big Fortune 500 company, whether it's the government, whether what it is, understaffed, and it becomes your problem. The business is understaffed, and it's your problem, right? So check this lady out.
Repeat after me. It is not my job to carry the weight of an understaffed team. I will not burn myself out to make up for poor planning. And frankly, my mental and physical health are not up for negotiation.
All right. So old me 10 years ago would have shit all over this lady saying, "You're afraid of hard work." Again, Gen Xer here. And I was like, "You don't understand the American dream. It takes grit. It takes hard work. It takes sacrifice. It takes all these things." That's true. It's correct. It takes all of those things, but it's not a guarantee to get what you were kind of promised. You're kind of promised to get a better life if you grind and give your entire life to a career. Now, look, I'm not projecting necessarily, maybe a little bit, but honestly, have you had that job to where you have given your entire life? You are literally working 15 and 16-hour days because you care about your craft, you care about the place that you work, and you care about the job that you do. But then your employer starts to look at that and they start to take advantage of that. And they're like, "Well, Frank over there, look at him. He's a go-getter. And man, the budget sucks. So let's fire 3 people and give Frank all of our work." And this has become way too common. Way too common out there. Look, life is not work, guys. Life is life. Enjoy it. Try to go out there and make a living and do it, but do not throw don't throw your life away for a company out there. Trust me, somebody half a century old, I'm telling you right now, not worth it. Not worth it. Not worth it. If you listen to anything I say, repeat after me, baby, it's not worth it. So there you go. You know what else is not worth it? Showing up to your job that you hate and you stink, fam. We're talking about our friends at Mando right now. Look, if you're on a job interview today because your job sucks and your job is taking you for granted and putting way too much on your plate, and you're like, "No, deuces, I'm out of here. I'm going to a job interview. I need to smell great." Well, Good for you. Our friends at Mando have a starter pack. Look, you're going to get 4 items in that starter pack, 72 hours of whole body odor control. Look, one of their slogans is smell better naked. I agree. You should smell better naked, but also smell better at your job interview. And not to mention, the 4-pack is a great stocking stuffer. Perfect. In fact, you need to order right now. Go to shopmando.com. That is shopmando.com. Put my name in, Ponch, P-O-N-C-H, Ponch, P-O-N-C-H, at the very end, and you get 20% off your starter pack at Mando. Shopmando.com. Smell great for the holidays. And look, the colors there are so festive. It almost looks like the holidays, and a little touch of Taylor Swift as well. So there you go. Hey, you guys, I appreciate y'all so much for hanging with us this year. Look, if you've been here along with us from day one, you know what kind of year that at least Nikki and I have had. We've been as transparent as possible with you, and it hasn't been easy, but I feel like we are slowly persevering in our lives and figuring it out. And this is going to be a journey, and there's going to be bumpy things here, but I don't want to speak for Nikki, but I know it to be true with her. I'm committed to put on a show of some sort for you next year, and to entertain and to be a distraction from the dumb shit that's going on in this world right now. I think we need it, and I need it. I'm just saying, I need it. And whether I'm going to get paid for it or not, at this point, honestly, I don't care. I like doing it. This is something that I've been doing for over 30 years, and I'm going to continue to do this, whether this is my official career or not, or I'm just doing it because, quite honestly, I love it, and I love you guys. You guys have been there for me, so I definitely want to be there for you. Erica, thank you so much. Very festive. What's up, y'all? Come on now. Christmas drip is real. I'm going to, by the way, don't tell anyone I'm wearing this, because I'm going to wear it tomorrow when Nikki's back. So just give, what I would like to do, guys, is when Nikki's back on here tomorrow, and we're going to have a full show, I'll wear the same outfit. No one say anything in the comments other than just give me high compliments about Ponch. You did a great show yesterday, and God, you look great. You look great. I'm fishing for compliments, and that's disgusting, but I will take them. I will take them. Guys, again, thank you so much. We appreciate you. As I started the show, I'm going to end this show. There's a lot going on out there. It's confusing. It's a different time for everyone. If you're looking for answers from people that have been here a while, we're all like, I don't know. But what I do know is give yourself grace and give each other grace, and have some patience, or at least try. And take that extra little breath and count to 3 or count to 5 before you throw off the handle, because we're all going through it at this point, some worse than others. So just keep that in mind. All right. So we're back, full show tomorrow. Nikki Vivas, as I saw a text from her, girl, you need to go back to sleep, go to your hotel room, get another 3 hours, and then we'll be right as rain for tomorrow. We'll be back at you live at 7 Central right here where you're watching us on Facebook, on YouTube, Twitch, and on X. And then if you're just coming in later, you can get the replay and see some of those things. You know what I mean? You can see some of those deals that we're talking about. I know that sometimes I'll like listen to the radio and I'll see a show and I was like, man, I was like, what are we talking about here? You can just rewind the whole damn show. There you go. There you go. So anyway, I'm going to get some more coffee. Shout out to my friends at US Dermatology. I'm going to see you folks here in a little bit. And Lee Summit, what up? Kayla and Shay, appreciate you so much. And then also tomorrow, we're going to have our friend Amber from the Beast to Edge of Hell, but she's much more than that. She is the bigwig and our very close friend and family in the West Bottoms. And we're going to be talking about their Christmas tree lighting that's happening this Friday, what time that's going to be, and the whole deal. Nikki Vivas is going to be live there on Friday. So we would love for you to join us there. All right. So there we go. You guys remember, I'm going to wear this tomorrow. This never happened. You're all surprised. And Nikki's going to be like, oh, who knows? She'll do that number where it's like, she won't say anything. She does it every now and again. She'll say it after. She's like, you look great. This is what it's like working with your sister figure. It's like we're constantly hating and loving each other all the time. Constantly. And you know what? I wouldn't have it any other way. That's for real, y'all. All right. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Y'all kill it today, right? Tomorrow it's going to be like 7 when you wake up. So careful for that. Run your pipes and all that good bullshit. But until then, fam, have a great day. You know what? You got this. Peace. Bye, Ponch.
If your business is